The Essenes want to talk about the beginning of change, the celebration of rebirth. Greetings, dear ones. We are the Essenes, the collective voice of the family of light. Tonight we wish to speak about the beginning of change as the celebration and the rebirth of the Christ consciousness returns into full force onto the planet. As you celebrate Jesus at this time of his birth, may you begin to see the beginning of change or new rebirth in your own individual lives for each of you and for all of humanity. The energy of rebirth of the Christ consciousness is awakening more and more souls to the understanding that true peace on earth begins with one soul at a time. We are in powerful changing times, and what you choose today will affect your life from this day forward. We, as the Essenes, are here to help you to shift your consciousness into peace as the rebirth of the new earth has already begun. Perhaps you feel a sense of change coming into your life in 2024. Yes, that is true. You all are being rebirthed into full self-mastery. It is time for each of you to live in peace, be peace, and embody peace. Today, a powerful portal is opening for all to receive, to be rebirthed into the Christ consciousness as you celebrate the birth of Christ. Shall we begin? Greetings, dear ones. We, yes, are the voices of the Essenes. Tonight we step forward with a very powerful message of rebirth. Tonight, each of you, if you so choose, shall now move forward into the rebirth of your own soul, to the rebirth of your own consciousness, to be rebirthed into what we call the energy and the essence of the Christ consciousness. As you move forward into this, what we call a transitional state, you may begin to feel as if what you have been doing, what you have been experiencing, how you have been living your life, how you have been speaking your truth, how you have been living your truth, how you have been, as they say, imagining your truth, may begin to shift and change into a whole new trajectory. We have spoken of this many times before. For time is of the essence, and there is no time to waste. Time is of the essence, and there is no time to waste. Time is of the essence, and there is no time to waste. As you move forward into this powerful portal day, it is a portal day of rebirth. It is an individual rebirth for each of you. To shed what no longer serves you, so that you are able to move forward into what we call full self-mastery and into your Christ consciousness and live from a higher state of being. As we have just spoken, some of you may feel as if you no longer want to live in the essence and in the life pathway that you are living. It does not mean that you wish to leave your body and to transcend into spirit, but it simply means that you are letting go of outdated ways of being. This may be a very, what we call a profound change for each of you. It may come out of the blue as you begin to feel a shift in your consciousness, saying perhaps, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to live here anymore. I don't want to, and you can fill in the blanks. It is because your soul is now shifting into higher consciousness, and the vibrational frequencies that you are living in currently in your physical state and conscious state of being are a bit outdated, as they say. You're all being rebirthed again renewed again, restored again, revitalized again, rejuvenated again. And the excitement and the anticipation of your rebirth shall begin upon this day. As you begin to celebrate the birth of Christ, and you begin to celebrate what we call the gifts and the fruits of the Spirit, may you begin to receive the beautiful gifts that your own higher self will be gifting you. Just as many celebrate, as they say, 12 days of Christmas, receiving beautiful gifts at this time in celebration and honor of the birth of Christ. You are all going to be gifted and receiving these beautiful gifts individually and personally. And so become aware or be aware of what you are being gifted with. Be aware of how you are feeling, what you are sensing, and what you are experiencing, because you are shifting, again, your consciousness from an outdated pattern and a way of being into a new life, into a new life form, into a new way of being. It may not be, as they say, radical. It may be subtle. But for others, it may be quite profound and life-changing. None of this, as we say, is going to cause great havoc within you. It will bring you great joy. These are the gifts and the fruits of the Spirit that are being offered to each of you tonight. And so do not discount this. If you so shall, may you receive it with an open heart. May you receive these beautiful gifts and this rebirthing of your own soul, of your own consciousness, of your own vibrational frequency, with great gratitude and with great love. And so tonight, we, as your family of light, as your fellow brothers and sisters, we gift you with the beautiful gift of remembrance. As you begin to remember and move forward into what you call your true authentic self, into your divine essence self, living deeper in the truth of who you are, living deeper in the true authentic self that you are, living deeper in the true authentic way of life that you are to live. For some of you, you have lived, as they say, in a complacency and feeling very safe and secure in the world that you have created. And there you have received and accepted a level of what we call security and safety. But now as you break through and allow the beautiful Spirit to fly forth, to emerge forth, as if the butterfly is coming from the chrysalis, is coming from the cocoon, as now the butterfly is emerging, and you are the butterfly. Perhaps you may not recognize yourself because a part of you is changing, or perhaps many aspects of you will be changing. Many aspects of yourself will be rebirthed. And yes, your chakras are being illuminated upon this night. Your root chakra, your sacral chakra, your solar plex, your heart, your throat, your third eye, your crown, and all of your major and, yes, minor chakras held within your essence. Tonight is if they are becoming illuminated and awakened. And your vocal cords, yes, dear Tracy, are being activated. Your third eye is being activated. Your pineal gland is being activated. You're being awakened into this higher consciousness as a seer, as a powerful being of light, as a divine spark of light that you are. You are being sparked with new life, a rebirth, a renewal. As you go to sleep tonight, may you call upon your own higher self to help you to move out of your own way and allow yourself to come out of the cocoon and emerge into this rebirth. And the excitement and the anticipation that you may feel will allow any complacency and any dormancy that you have been experiencing to fall away. Because it is time to live your life from a higher perspective, from a higher level of wisdom, and with a grace and ease that is yours to receive. With a grace and ease that is yours to receive. When we lived 2,000 years ago, we as community would go into what we call the silence together. And we'd sit in sacred circle. And we would place our attention on what we called the void. The still, quiet voice of within, the void. And perhaps you were feeling this void inside of your own self. But this void, as you go into the silence and you focus and you resonate with the silence of the void, will allow you to feel this deeper connection to yourself. And so there's a part of you that is wanting to, as they said, shed the old and make way for the new. And as you enter into the still, quiet voice from within, as you enter into the void, there is clarity. There is renewal. There is rebirth. And so tonight I ask you to merge yourself into the void. And when you awaken tomorrow, may you feel this refreshment and this renewal of your own soul. Once again, feeling the excitement and anticipation of the new you emerging from the chrysalis, the rebirth, of being born again during this beautiful time of the celebration of the one named Jesus of Nazareth. Our fellow brother Essenes, for we are here to help you to continue on the path of the way, following the principles and the truth teachings of the way. Being in your human body, being in human form, we know has been difficult, and that the density upon the earth and the density that one feels by being in the physical body, not being able to fully access your spirit, has been confusing, has been frustrating, and has been most challenging. So that is why we're coming tonight, as they say, to lift a veil to your rebirth, so you can fully be in a state of what we call divine grace. Living from higher wisdom teachings, living from your true authentic self, living and breathing and acknowledging the purity of your own soul. And what has troubled you, that what has prohibited you, that what has caused you to feel less than you are, will fall away. One by one by one by one. As if a barnacle from a ship are being cleansed and cleared. Tonight we are clearing these barnacles of attachments. As if the energies that have been troubling you, that have not allowed you to fully be free and to live in the true essence of your spirit self, shall be cleansed and cleared. Rebirth, renewal. At this time, the celebration of the birth of Christ, you too are being rebirthed. You too are being celebrated. You too are being honored for the gift that you are, for the love that you are, for the purity that you are. And simply for being you. And tonight, as you once again breathe in what we call the energy of the void, stepping into this place of silence, and simply allowing all that no longer serves you to be released. Do not be frightened, but simply allow what we call the unknown to unfold before your very eyes. The excitement and the anticipation of a new way of being, of a new way of living, a new way of speaking, a new way of life. Every 7 years, your physical body sheds its old cells, and there's a rebirth and renewal within your physical system. Tonight, what is happening is that you are being rebirthed into what we call your Christ consciousness. And your physical cells, and your very DNA, and the very atom and molecular structure of your being is being rebirthed into Christ consciousness. Simply allowing your body to now respond, and your mind to respond, and your emotions to respond to this level of peace and love, compassion and tender mercy and kindness. As if within your own very cellular structure, within your own atomic and molecular being, the very nuclei of the core of your being is responding to this vibration of peace, harmony, balance, love, kindness, compassion, tender mercy for your own soul, for your own self. Simply what is happening is that you are now being given this gift of unconditional love, the vibration of love, the energy and the vibration of love that will heal and transform all. And your body will respond to love. And that which is for your highest good will now step forward and rebirth, because the unconditional love that you are giving to yourself will allow you to move forward, to change your life in whatever way your soul is calling for change. Do not be frightened. Simply again, surrender, trust, allow, and receive like the beautiful star that you are. Surrender, trust, allow, and receive like the beautiful star that you are. Surrender, trust, allow, and receive like the beautiful star that you are. As you go into the stillness upon this eve, know that you have made this agreement with your own oversoul and your higher self to shift yourself into a new way of being, into the Christ consciousness. Upon this day of December 5th, 2023, your soul has made the agreement that it's time to move further into full self-mastery. This is the excitement and this is the anticipation of your new year of 2024. As you step forward fresh and anew, moving closer to self-mastery, embodied in your Christ consciousness as a vessel of peace, as a vessel of hope, as a vessel of love, as a vessel of compassion. Tonight, as you allow yourself to receive this beautiful gift, again, this is the beginning of what we call the 12 gifts that you are to receive. Your consciousness will receive them, and you will be aware of the shifts and the changes and the gifts that are for your highest good. Perhaps you are now clearing out an old way of thinking to allow you more freedom. Perhaps you will feel this sense of expansion that allows you to move forward and to try new things, to get out of the box, to get out of your own way. Whatever it might be, accept these gifts. Accept this gift of freedom that we offer on to you tonight, because this is freedom of your mind, body, spirit. Your body will respond to this energetic freedom. Your mind will respond to this energetic freedom. Your emotions will respond to this energetic freedom. You are free, you are free, you are free. The limitations that you place upon yourself will soon become clear to you. And you will say, I will choose a new life that will support me, where I will be supported by the universe, that I will be supported by myself, that I will be supported by my soul, that my own life force energy will continue to create and recreate, manifest anew, rebirth, always as a living, breathing being. Change and rebirth and renewal. It's a constant form of your life trajectory and journey. And tonight it is, again, a more powerful transmission and transformation that will settle now within your heart chakra. And you will continue to clear any unrest that you may feel. So you can be at peace, live your life in harmony and balance and happiness and great joy. Each of you deserve this. You each have given and given and given, and it is your time to receive. Each of you have given this, and it is your time to receive. And as you honor the light within your heart, and you honor the love within your heart, and you honor the tender grace within your heart, may you feel the presence of God's living light upon your soul. So I ask the dearest children to once again breathe into the still point, into your heart, into the place of the void, and allow all to be cleared out that no longer serve you. For we wish to give you these gifts. We wish to give you spiritual freedom. We wish to give you a sense of peace. We wish to give you so much that can bring you joy. And so accept this beautiful time as we celebrate the birth of Christ, the time of giving, the time of receiving, the time of truly finding happiness and peace and joy with the celebration of the birth of Christ. And may you celebrate yourself, because you have now, once again, made the choice to return and to be spiritually free from any limitations that you've placed upon yourself. It's if you're allowing your spirit to soar high now and to simply fly. Your higher self and your oversoul have so much access to great wisdom that now your consciousness, as you move forward in to self-mastery, your consciousness will now be fully integrated with your own higher self and oversoul. As if we are anchoring this energy within you, so you may have the clarity, the wisdom, the guidance to continue on your life path with grace and ease. So may you feel the power and the presence of God's living light upon your soul. May you feel the power and the presence of God's living light upon your soul. This, again, is a powerful portal day, a day of rebirth for each of you individually. Perhaps you cannot fully comprehend what we speak of, and perhaps you do. But regardless, if you wish to receive, you will be changed, as we said, from this day forward. There will be a sense of freedom within your mind and a freedom within your body and a freedom within your soul that will help you to return to peace, to stay balanced, and live in harmony with yourself and with all of life. This is our gift to you because we are your Essene family of light. We love you, we honor you, we bless you, and we want only the best for you. Because you have honored us, we are here to honor you. Because you have loved us, we continue to bring love onto you so that every cell, every fiber, every pore of your being can truly begin to feel this unconditional love that will allow you to change your life so you can have a greater sense of fulfillment, contentment, happiness, peace, joy, harmony, balance, all the fruits of the Spirit. All that is proclaimed, as they say, that are yours to receive. And so once again, breathe into what we call the void, into the still place of silence. Breathing into the void, breathing into the void, breathing into the void. And once again, allow any discontent, confusion, unhappiness, sadness, sorrow be released from your soul. And as you emerge like the beautiful butterfly from the crystal estate, you see the beauty of who you are. And you can feel the freedom of all that you are. You will no longer feel any limitation. And you are set free. This is the true peace and path to happiness. This is the true path to peace. As Jesus is the Prince of Peace, as you merge into full mastery of Christ consciousness, this is the pathway to be at peace. And so we're opening the channels and the pathways tonight for you to find peace, to be peace, to embody peace, to live in peace. And so as you are being rebirthed tonight, it is a time of new beginnings, the celebration of your own rebirth. So tonight, as you honor yourself and you honor the love that you are and you honor the peace that you are and you honor the tranquility that you are, may you truly know that the love of God surrounds you, the power of God protects you, the presence of God washes over you wherever you are. God is, and all is well. Know that you stand in the way, the light of the truth, and you are most precious to each of us. You are most precious children of the light. For your devotion, and your love warms our heart. And so we are honored to be with you upon this eve as you feel the glory and the power of your own soul now merging into a rebirth. As you celebrate this beautiful gift of merging into Christ consciousness upon this eve. And so, dearest ones, we thank you for your time. We thank you for your attention. We thank you for the love that you are. As you celebrate now the birth of the Christ in this month of December, celebrating the beautiful gifts that are to be brought to you, and you trust within the divine aspect of your own being, knowing that your beautiful higher self and oversoul are gifting you with so much love, with so much peace, with so much tranquility. That you are now being reborn into your true spirit essence, drawing closer to the energy of oneness and into the energy of all that is. Go forward, my children, be at peace, be at peace, be at peace. As you stand in the light and the power and the love and the glory of all that is. You are precious, precious, precious children of the light. We are your family. We honor you. We love you. We are excited now as you emerge into this new year of 2024 with the anticipation and the excitement and the renewal of your own soul. What a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful and most powerful time to be alive. You are being reborn again, rebirthed again into full Christ consciousness. Accept this gift as you draw closer to the energy of oneness. Go now, my children, be at peace and truly know that you are loved. And so it is. And we thank the beautiful energy of the collective voices of the Essenes, our beautiful family of light. Thank you for these beautiful gifts that you've gifted us tonight. As we step forward into the void, accepting this time of rebirth for our own soul. In this we give our grace and our thanksgiving. And so it is. So this completes our transmission. So we can open this up for any comments if anybody has any.
This is Tracy. Lee, that was so beautiful. I would just stay in the void. Oh, so nice.
So did you feel like your throat opening up, or did you have any experience with that?
It's better now. It's not as scratchy like it was.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you. Thank you for sharing.
Hi, Lee. This is Loya.
Hi, Loya.
That was beautiful and very timely, and I missed them. Is it Tracy who just spoke regarding the throat
Yes, that was me.
So you don't know me. However, for a week and a half, I've lost my voice. Totally lost it. And then just about 24 hours or so, actually it was 48 hours, I have a voice today, but yesterday it was just kind of scratchy. And when you brought up the voice, and then when I was hearing the transcription, I'm like, whoa, coming into anew and literally voicing it. And I've always had a sensitivity in my throat. Whenever something comes down, it's always attacked my throat first. But I always thought I was supposed to be silent in the winter. Like, don't talk so much. And so I'm like, okay, is Anne's telling me to really, literally hold what I know to be true for me and not just saying yes, yes, yes to everybody. So, and I just feel more empowered. I mean, not just this transcription, but that's the reason why I really, really try to get onto the themes because it's really been helping and identifying my growth in the past year and a half. So I just want to thank you. And Tracy, you probably was interceding for me.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for sharing. Glad you're back with us. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone else?
Yeah, this is Pam. When you were opening up with the message and it was coming through, it really, really can relate to that. I don't know if it was last night or the night before. I always say some prayers before I go to sleep, and I was like really in that place of speaking some of the things that were said as far as recognizing that, I was speaking just that I didn't want to be in this space anymore. And like it was said, not, that I was going to harm myself or I didn't want to be. I was using the words, and I've had other cycles like this of when it's been truly a cycle of the phoenix rising from the ashes. I've been through a number of those in my life, and this lifetime, and I'm sure all of you have. But so I was speaking in my prayer, that really just assistance in moving into the next space, whatever that meant. And so when you spoke those words at the top of the message, the transmission here tonight, that was really on point for me, and kind of like a validation. Not that I needed validated; it was heard. I know I'm always heard, but it was just like, oh. And I can say that some of my other conversations that I've been speaking in prayer, in the void, here in the silence, in my prayer times, are very similar and relevant. I would say relevant to some of what was spoken tonight. Some of it, no, of course. What a tremendous, tremendous gift we've received. And so that was really interesting for me to hear that come through. So I know that this dialogue that takes place, is on point. And this is the way in our very practical lives, I guess I would say that, we are transforming. And all of us different places with it, of course. But, yeah, this is really spectacular. Thank you, Lee.
You're welcome. Anybody else?
The other day I was drawn to pull out my animal cards, the spirit animal cards, and looked at them for quite a while. And the one that I pulled was Bat, which means rebirth.
Mm-hmm.
So this was definitely, this was definitely an affirmation of that. What I felt when I drew that, it was like, when I used to draw the bat, it used to kind of be scary to me because it talked about, the shaman's death and all of that. But this time it was not scary. It was like a a great anticipation of the newness and the transformation. So, thank you, Lee. That was beautiful.
You are welcome. Thank you. Well, just don't be surprised, if you begin to shift your consciousness and new ideas or new manifestations or new opportunities come to you. And because that's really what this is all about. So getting out of our own way so that we can expand and grow and really live fully more in our true essence self. So once we clear those old patterns and old way of thinking, we can get out of the box and move into the new. So what a good time to do that at the end of the year and be able to expand our consciousness and allow new opportunity to come to us. So just be excited about the gifts that you're going to receive and just be aware of them when they come and go, oh my goodness. So what a blessing that we all have received and shall receive. So our next class will be January 9th. We'll be in the new year. And then our Sisterhood of the Rose is December 14th. I just want to thank everybody for being on tonight. Thank you, Miss Tiffany, for always doing this for us. I really appreciate it. And I send you all blessings of love. And everyone have a good night. And thank you so much. And talk with some of you again on the 14th. If not, everybody have a happy holiday. And just be open to receiving your gifts that the Essenes want to bring to you. So how exciting.
Thanks, Lee.
Right.
Thank you, Lee.
Thank you, Lee. Everybody have a good night.